guys. I messed up. Welcome back, future audience. I am Shaggy. I am Philalitheia, and we are still learning uh, here at the fountain. Hi, welcome back. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. My I accidentally clicked the wrong button, like you do. Now I gotta figure out why this is fucked up. There, that's better. Good morning, indeed. Good morning, indeed. Okay. Well, now we know. Okay, cool. Okay, KJ. That's cool. Thank you. Hmm. My phone is behind my computer in the chat. That's interesting. Actually, I think my phone's chat is just broken. Okay, so, now I have to decide what to do next. Sitting here watching myself on the computer is unhealthy. Battery is dying quickly. I know this battery is not dying quickly. How's this one doing? Better or worse? That's how it's doing. Close that. Put it back in its home. Where it can't hurt me. Fix the chat on this end. Sure. And now we're going to get silly. Okay? If you trust me, if you've ever trusted me, I think you have to physically do it, Dave. It might automatically renew. You'll want to look one way or the other. But I think you have to physically do it. That would be weird if it automatically did it, in my opinion. Okay, I'm going to be right back. We're going to try something. So I don't know if that worked. In fact, I think it didn't work. In fact, I'm pretty sure it didn't work. Okay, so that didn't work. Oh well. I tried to use Streamlabs and it didn't work. You are now. Oh well. Tiny little guys. For a Final Fantasy 14 ad on my video. That's kind of cool. I am live to the world, Crushinator. That's right. I am indeed live to the world. Thank you for being here. Thank you for telling me what I didn't know. Hello, Derp. How are you? How are you, Crushinator? I love your work. As far as we're getting it straightened out on this broadcast, Sandra, yes. That was a sassy answer, wasn't it? Name a phone, Karma. When you troll people with intelligence, it's just less satisfying, honestly. He's never gonna get it. Heard that, Sandra. I'm here to give the people what they like. Sass. Direct to the ass. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Do that and that. Okay. Nice to see you too, Debbie. How's it going? How's it hanging? What up, Nico? Hello, Shanae. How are all of you? I hope you're doing well. You love the smell of sass and ass in the morning. Yeah, totally. I'm Italian. Don't I look it? I put the ass in sass. He puts the ass in sass. He's Shaggy Philalitheia. Studio clapter. It didn't work as well as you thought, Jakey Jakes. I don't send money to either of those places. What's the temperature? Cold. Cold enough I'm wearing your grandma's cardigan. It does indeed, Shane. Sound peaceful. It is peaceful. I mean, when dudes aren't standing up in the parking lot talking about that fucking homeless guy, whatever. That fucking guy. I mean, you look great in anything so long as you don't give a shit what anybody thinks about you wearing it. No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing. Got it out of your grandma's closet. It's comfortable as shit. Oof. 10-hour shifts, that's intense. KJ, please be smart. They better chill. They'll be alright. People just talk shit. Might not be able to do it this way here in the tent. I might not actually be able to do this. We might have to get out of the spikes. Where ends you spike, boys? Yes. Parsimons. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of snow. We got a lot of rain. We're gonna get a lot of snow. It's already cold. You oracle the parsimons? Do you sacrifice them to dark gods? Oh, parsimon gods, do not destroy us with your terrible flavor and your celery texture. Oh, wait a minute. I meant rutabaga gods. I'm sorry, parsimons, I don't know what you are. But you sound like parsimony. Do you get right to the heart of things? Sandra does. Doodle doo doodle doo doo. I've lost my stabby spikes. Hello, Winter Forest. Hello, Spidey. You've made jelly out of them? Parsimon jelly? I don't know what parsimon is. I could. I've got a laptop now. I could Google this shit. God damn it. What did you do with my stabby spikes? I had stabby spikes and I no longer have stabby spikes. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they might be. Oh, stabby spikes, where have you gone this morning? Why did you run? You were so long and pointy for stabbing into this wood. Why would you abandon me? Spike boys, come back or don't. Ah, Spike boys! I found my Spike boys. Good morning, Samsung 25 Ultra guy. It's going great. Blackberry. Strawberry? No, they weren't bundled up. They were where I was looking for them. They just needed to be serenaded into existence. Well, that's part of what we're thinking, Weekend. I guess kind of talking about that. Gotta be careful not to set my tent on fire. What up? Samsung? How's it hanging? Do you like the Samsung phones? Maybe. It's not really a laptop, and it might not actually have the graphics to run on those. I'll just sit and look at a screen that's not loading. Beep, 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 beep. Bow, 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 bow. I don't have a gaming laptop. I'm not a rich boy. I don't think I can actually do this in the tent. I think I was just being stubborn and needed something to do to take my mind off of not wanting to spend money on the laptop. And this is going to look like shit. Well, I'm glad you feel so strongly about that thing that you feel strongly about, Samsung. It's difficult to have a conversation with you. What about pecan pie, Sandra? I almost got a chocolate pecan pie yesterday, and now I'm hungry. Sure, I first stand, Samsung. What up, Duke? Kinda mobile. What up, Jeremiah? He's threatening me with violence. Someone get him. He just said he's gonna fist me in my fist hole. What the hell, Jeremiah? They are wonderful pies. I love Kentucky Derby pie. I'll eat a whole Kentucky Derby pie myself. Stay away from me, and you look at me like that one more time and we'll have fists. Like Jeremiah wants to do. What's my story, fella? That sounds like something I'm gonna answer. I don't think I can. I legitimately don't think I can actually do this. It's gonna get us with the taxes again. Samsung, what the fuck, man? I've tried to be cool, but like, seriously, have a personality. What kind of pie am I talking about, Sandra? What kind of pie are you talking about? What kind of pies are any of us talking about? Damn it. YouTube music has crashed. We gotta fix that. How about creme de... pie de creme? You love to cook? Me too. I'm a good boogie, boogie, gabaga boogie, abagaba boogie, boogie, daga boogie, jaga boogie, bagu, bagaba boogie, baba baba boogie, jaba baba jum bajum bajum do bajo do bijo 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 jo do bijo 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 do bijo 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 bijo. That's what that band told me. Weekend Jake. I can't do this here. I can't finish this. I can't work on this here. Not like this. I was just being stubborn. I can work on it, just not in the way that I'm trying. Not here. I don't have enough leverage to do left-hand knots. I have to do other kinds of pieces. So how you feel, Beirut? Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Greenie. I got it from your mother's closet. It's 12:50, and I said that shit will be warm and comfortable to sleep in. And you know what it was? Warm and comfortable as hell to sleep in. A woman after you run hard. What did I do with my spikies? Spike bag, come back to me. What did I do with you? Where's Mexican Man when you need him? I need adult supervision. Like, I just need... What the hell could I have done with them? I just had them. They're metal spikes. This song is annoying. It's a bag of metal spikes. How did I lose it this fast? Thank you, KJ. Yeah, any more, Sandra, for sure. What the fuck is this music? YouTube, what are you doing to me today? Okay, we move past that. So the game last night was a good one. I don't remember how it ended. I watched it. Oh, I do remember how it ended. I got distracted because we were doing because I was eating scarfing chicken nuggets, or chicken tenders last night. I remember now. I am a touch disappointed that I can't game here. And I would have to start this stream over again to become a dedicated gaming stream. And now I just have to figure out what I want to make. Oof, $800. Probably bet on the Bears. If there was a double header last night, I didn't watch it. I didn't know there would be one. What? Oh. Yum yum indeed. Why'd they do that, Ghost? I don't even know what or who that is. Well, enjoy, Sandra. This song's an instrumental, and my thoughts are wandering. I don't know yet, Jeremiah. I don't know the answer to either of those questions. Cornbread, where's that? I feel like one, Jeremiah. There's work to be done. Heard that, Ghost. Hi, Derp. Take care, Greenie. Take care, Pathos. Well, if I'm losing all the blue crew, I might go. Take care, KJ. Yeah, if I'm losing all the blue crew, I might just go ahead and play a game. And I can use my laptop to monitor the chat. So maybe I play Final Fantasy VII until noon. But really, I need to go get something to eat. And the thing is, I just kind of don't feel like Panera anymore. I'm just kind of done with Panera and Taco Bell. I've just been eating there so much. And I don't feel like getting on the bus and going anywhere. So the only other option I have is this pizza spot, which I don't mind. But it's hard for me not to tip really well. Chess is fun. Heard that. Not sleep. Take care, Jeremiah. Oh, understood. I'm okay not sleep. I just got a lot of work that needs doing that I'm not doing right now, and I'm trying to figure out how I can do it. I'm here to say hello to my regulars and be available to YouTube to say hello. I'm just trying to figure out how I can do that in the most efficient way, most pleasurable way for you. Because I can't stream games from my laptop while I'm here. Oh, I love this new pen, Ghost. I'm smoking it too fast for how much it is, how much it costs to replace it. I don't even know. Jeremiah. Hotspot? I don't know. I'm not using it right now. I've only had it. I haven't even had it 24 hours. I don't know. Hello, Gita. I gotta deal with my music. It's so bad. I just can't think like that, Ghost. Money is a concern. I am trying to spend huge amounts of money in this economy so that when people call me that fucking guy, they can feel shame that I'm spending so much in the economy and that it's not going to some housing tycoon. I should have unlimited everything, Jeremiah. Doesn't matter, I'm not paying for it. The weather's beautiful, Jeremiah. It's constantly boring, Justin. That's why I spend most of my day staring at the weather. Hey, Bertold. What's up? How you doing? Trying to make beautiful art. Trying to make something more interesting than just looking at my idiot, stupid face. And having people ask me where I am, like it makes a fucking difference in their life. Yeah, it's cold. It's warming up, but it is cold. I'm gonna have to dump or drop this sweater eventually, but it's cold. It was very cold last night. I'm gonna have to figure out how to I'm gonna have to figure out a system for keeping my phone and my vapes from freezing. You know, but my face is both idiot and stupid looking. But I look like a fancy Jamie Lee Curtis, and I feel good about that. Well, my definition of idiot, Dave, is speaking without knowing. My face doesn't know what it's saying. Hot hands, not use present tense, no. Past tense, yeah, that's how I kept my feet from freezing. But I'm not trying to talk about last winter for free. No offense, Jeremiah. Jamie Lee Curtis is hot. She was really good in Freaky or Friday. She was really good. She looks just like my grandma, so she's not really hot. Like, I'm not sexually attracted to her. But she still gets the job done as a Hollywood actress. Yes, Ghost, you are right. She is the OG Scream Queen. She did a couple of really good screams in Freaky or Friday. And for what? I don't know, Dean. I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I work 40 hours a week, but not. But for what? I know what for. You're saying, but for what? I don't know for what you work. I know what I'm working for. Most people have never, if they're complacent, they didn't earn shit. People who earn things can't be complacent. So, Justin, you're just wrong. Hey, dude. How's it going? I know I could look myself, but it's far more human to let you speak your passion and message. Exclamation point. What's the purpose of this stream? Bad or good, it's still your message. That reads a lot like a super chat. We're talking about working and for what? Effort over time for free is called slavery. I know I could do the work, but I feel like it's more human to let you do the work for me. Okay. If that's how you feel. Author, I could read your book, but I feel like it's more human if you just performed it for me right now. For my amusement. For free. Chip, chop, chip. Let's go. Imagine if I just went into a bank and I was like, I know I could apply for this loan, But you're just going to give me the money. You got lost, Dave? Where did you go? This is much better. Lepers are so good. Is what we're doing here, Justin? I wish I knew the words. Because I might be able to get my voice up into that register. I might be able to read today. I need Holly to come back around because I don't remember how to do my pirate voice when I need it. What are we doing here? What's up, Navajo? How you doing, bud? Is that what we're doing here? Kind of. That's what a lot of people do when they approach me. They walk up to me and they say, tell me your story. I know you've got 2,000 videos telling your story, but that's a lot of work. And you would probably get monetization for that. So I just want to do it now, between commercial breaks. How about fuck yourself? It's awesome, Alfonso. It's better than my old one. But if I'm gonna stream with it, I can't do it from my hotspot on my phone. Mildly entertained. Are you not mildly entertained? Have you not got your money's worth, Justin? Did you not get your ad revenue worth? Chosen, chosen and pure. Manipulating. I don't know what it says there. I no longer look like your grandma. I look like what happens. I look like what happened when Caitlyn Jenner was still Bruce Jenner. And I've left my bedroom after masturbating time. Ooh, look at my hair. Looks crazy today. I'm into it. I cultivate that guy's crazy look pretty well. Because I'm crazy. Yar, me pirate voice. I went right to it. Why can't I do that when I'm on the fucking stream and Ferris is talking? Why can't I just talk like this and know what I'm doing? No, it has to be crazy. Ferris sounds crazy. Ferris sounds like she can't decide what she sounds like. And don't get me wrong, so does everyone but Kyle. And maybe Lena. Kyle's just me. Ah, break my fucking neck with this bass riff. Ba-dun dun 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 bump ba-dun bump bump ba-dun dun ba-dun bump bump ba-dun bump ba-dun bump bump ba-dun bump. Ah, it's just fucking break my neck. Fuck. I love lepers so much. This might be naked. Actually, it's definitely a topless stream. Give me a second, because we gotta get these layers right. It's cold, dudes. But it's not so cold that I can't do this right now. So just cope with some dude nipples. This isn't for titillation, and I'm not making money to do this. Just cope. I don't like being naked on screen any more than I like seeing dude nipples when I scroll through the internet either. I'm not trying to see naked dudes. I'm not trying to be a dude selling his naked body. Mine's all twisted and broken anyway. Horrible Quasimodo over here. It is very nice and very sunny, and I'm really looking forward to sitting out in the sun and playing video games, and I'm really disappointed I can't do it with my laptop. And I cope with minor disappointment the least. Nope, I shouldn't have put this on the base layer. It's fine. It's just my base layer, and so I have to change it. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Strikes me in the eye. It'll be fine. It is nice. It is sunny, and I cope with minor disappointment the least. Well, because I don't want things, and so when I want little things, just little things, like please, mobile hotspot work, and it doesn't work, I don't cope with it well. I have a feeling that the wireless at the fucking place isn't going to work well enough for me to stream, and so I just have a feeling that what's going to end up happening is that I'm going to be live with you guys hanging out, and that I'm going to end up recording the audio of what I'm playing, and you're just going to have to see the video of what I'm playing in edited chunks. And that's just how it's going to have to work, and you're just going to have to fucking suck it up. I'm so fucking mad at you right now, Navajo. Right now, Navajo, I'm so pissed off at you about your spelling. I don't know if we can be friends again. I don't know if I'm gonna have to take away the blue wrench over your misspelling. Just missing a parrot on me shoulder. Yar, my pirate voice is so good. It's so bad. I sound like a Scottish man who's trying to fit in Ireland, and he's gotten hit in the head with a brick. How did I take this off if I didn't unbutton it? Man, I'm fucking struggling, dudes. This weed hits real hard. It's either the weed or the stress or both. From a try, this is not our last goodbye. I legitimately don't know how that is even possible. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like it when music plays in the background of our videos because the companies, the corporations that own the music don't like us playing it in the background. YouTube has to pay them royalties. That's the thing that, like, you don't understand. It's like your favorite YouTuber is like, oh, I'm being copyright struck and sued by this record label. They should just let me use the music because it would be good in this spot. And it's like, or you could create your own music. No, I'm not okay, Motion. Do you think I'm okay? Or you could just create the music yourself because that artist and that record company went to the effort to copyright having made that music. So YouTube, the platform, if they let you do that, has to pay them huge amounts of money. And so rather than YouTube coming after you and saying, hey, fork over that money for that video, they estimate that costs them $15,000 in revenue. Hand over that money, they just turn off your fucking video. And they say you're not allowed to make money at this, and you're not allowed to let people watch it. And in certain places, it's just going to be entirely banned. Scars you can see, cutting profound places you don't want to be, climbing a mountain, crossing a sea. Morning, Danny. Word up. Damage mine already descended behind. Why were you in the hospital, boy? Damage mine acting out, striving to make me secure. Booga jigga jing dunk, jigga jigga jing do dunk, jigga jigga jing dunk, jigga jigga jing do junk, jigga jigga jing junk, jigga jigga jing do junk, jigga jigga jing junk, junk junk, jigga jing junk. You're hurt, okay. Danny, I'm gonna need a little bit more. Thanks for checking in, Danny. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. This one's for my lady, so she can know that I'm a fancy boy at heart. Damn, he would have been sexy fine in 1920. The gutter calls us from the rain. Up on the hill and very warm, tough and alone, perfectly filling his desolate throne. Behind, the struggle has ended. Damage mine. I don't know what that means. Descended, do not know. The words are what my mouth will say. You'll just have to cope. If you like this song a whole bunch. Now the only thing is I did choose to go with a large instead of a medium in this shirt. I could have gone with a medium to hug it to my body, to secure the warmth in that manner, but I didn't. So, no, Alex, I don't remember you. It is nice that you've got your car back, Justin. OP, I'm glad, buddy. Glad to hear that. Hopefully she rides like a dream and they didn't tell you that there's another problem that's going to cost you another $200. I know, polar bear. That's why I did it. No, Alex, it's not cold. I just dress this way. Okay, that actually is too warm. But she's concerned that I'm not going to be able to stay warm. So, there you go. I actually have to let some heat in, or some cool air into this. Now, I'll let that get very warm. Take care, Navajo. It's not freezing, it's just cold. What time is it? Should be right at 11. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go gorge myself on chicken fingers. And then I'm going to set up in the Panera And we're gonna try to make it work because I really want to play fun. I really want to play 7 Days to Die, and my guy, Mr. S, because I don't know why, but he believes in my dreams, and he knows that I've been saying it as soon as I get a place, and I have stable internet, and I know I have good electricity and stable internet. I want to get as many of you as will join me into a game of Schedule 1, and I want to sell drugs to AI people and ruin their lives, because it will be hilarious to see the combinations that you assholes who don't do drugs come up with. It will be hilarious. And I just want to do that with my time. I don't give a fuck if any of you can live stream it. I don't give a fuck. I just want to be live and play with you. Hey, welcome back, Funny. I've seen you in a minute. And so he sent me a copy of that. That game's only $11 right now, but he sent me a copy because he believes in my dreams. And I've been saying that since I met him, that all I want to do is get a place and play that idiot game with you guys. And so I'm trying not to emotionally react to the fact that I can play 7 Days to Die instead of 6 on this computer. And I have copies of both downloaded on my computer. I can also play Hyperdimension Neptunia, which is a game that Ladies Night will go ape shit for, frankly. You ladies will go, it's Final Fantasy, but there are no male characters. It's the funniest shit in the world. And if my girlfriend is listening, she can maybe vouch for me that I genuinely liked Freakier Friday. Genuinely laughed, genuinely think that women's comedy is very funny. What were we talking about yesterday, Rach? We were talking about how much I laugh at pee jokes. I laugh at menopause jokes. I love women's humor, women's specific humor. I think that shit is so funny. And Hyperdimension Neptunia is Hyperdimension Neptunia, the conceit is that you're goddesses in the video game universe, and so there are no men around, and so it's just hilarious. It's hilarious. The main character, her only personality traits are that she doesn't remember anything and she really likes pudding. I can relate to that shit. But she also is compelled to save the world. I can relate to that shit. I can't remember anything about anything. And she never remembers, that's the thing, is like she never remembers anything about the plot details. She never remembers anything about the plot details. And so the game is, the joke of the game is that it repeats its plot to you like a punch to the head over and over and over again, because the main character doesn't remember anything that happened in the previous scene, because all she wants to do is get into random fights and eat puddings. And this is a character that I relate to. As absurd as that is to say, this is a character I relate to. So it's a character that I would love to share with Ladies Night. And so what that means is that what you guys have observed for the last hour is me sitting here and realizing that I have the tools, but I do not have the materials to build the bridge to my homelessness alone. So we're not done by a long shot. By a long shot. I got to figure out a routine that we can get into, because I got to figure out a routine that we can get into that I can do. That's probably going to take me another year or and a half, maybe. The housing market got very expensive around here. Abstract materials. Funny. It's going great, Josh. I'm speaking abstractly about bridges and tools. So it's gonna just take me some time. It's just gonna take me some time. I have ideas. And I want to share with you my stuff. the things that I really like. And so that means I really, really, really want to play Civ 6. Like, bad. I want to know that it works. I want to know that I can play a whole game. Because I don't tend to play whole games. My empires, my economies, I tend to be very bad. But I really want to share it with you. Not necessarily because I'll be good at storytelling or whatever. I might talk shit at the game. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm going to be in public and I'm going to mic. So I can speak in a lower voice, but I'm going to be in public. And so I have many thousands of hours in Civ. Many thousands of hours. And I'm not Potato McWhiskey. I'm not good. Frankly. I'm not good. But I love it. And I want to share like the things that I really like. The things that I really spend my time doing. Right? And so like, I can do the fountain. I can do this. I can set up my laptop to just record what I'm doing. And then I can listen to a book. And then I can do reading videos. I can do reading audio. I can capture reading audio out here with the crickets as I read a book. And I can put that to the game video that you listen to me hang out with you on the fountain. They don't have to all be the same audio. But it'll be... You see what I'm saying? This is kind of what I'm thinking right now. I want you to have reasons to click. Nuclear Gandhi, indeed. And so I'm just jonesing. I'm jonesing to go get something to eat. I'm jonesing to get up on my feet. That reads, Josh, like a super chat. But it's not bordered like a super chat. It's weird. I can't figure it out. It seems like it should be bordered with a super chat. But it's not. Weird. I'm at work, Josh. I'm not going to just deviate from the plan to talk to you one-on-one about something you're interested in for free, Josh. I'm interested in that. I would like the show to now be about that, but I don't want to pay for it. No sprechen Sie Deutsch. So anyway, nope, I was near it, Jeremiah, and nope, no, can't do it, won't do it. I've said my story multiple times, Josh. I have 2,000 videos. I only tell my story when I get super chats or PayPal or Cash App donations. My channel, this show, is not about telling my story. If you want me to talk about something, you can produce that section of the show. by giving me real money to go eat. I don't want hair on my chest. That's just more manscaping I have to do. Are you telling me goodbye, Watson? Okay, Josh, I'm going to ask you a question that you're not going to like. You haven't offended me. I'm going to ask you a question that is going to offend you. Why the fuck do I give a fuck whether you relate to me in any ways? Why do I give a fuck? Establishing pathos is something that an author or a storyteller does for the main character of their narration. Why do I give a fuck whether you, someone who's not buying, relate? Why do I give a fuck whether you have pathos toward me? It's entirely literal. I'm asking you, why do I give a fuck? What's my motivation? Take care, Dave. I feel like that's such a short and explicit question. It really should be able to provide answers. I feel like it cuts right to the question that I'm asking. No, Josh, you didn't answer my question. What's my motivation? Why do I give a fuck? Why do I give a fuck? What's my motivation? What's my win? What's my end game? You want to know whether you can relate, and then you want to throw me some passive-aggressive, I guess I can watch your existing material. What's my motivation? What's my win here? What's my win? What's my win? I get to have this conversation again in the future? Do you think this is pleasurable for me? What's my win here? What are you providing me that I get from telling you something I don't want to tell you for free? What do I get for giving that to you for free? Because it sounds like I'm getting robbed. Because the answer is supposed to be obvious, and you didn't answer the question. And so I'm wondering if you see things that are obvious. And if you don't see things that are obvious, why that's my problem. Why it's my responsibility. What with the great power of being able to see what's right before my eyes, I have the great responsibility of telling you too? Doesn't that seem unfair? It seems unfair to me. It seems like I've been talking for an hour about how I have very real artistic indecision, and then you show up asking me what's your story. I'm telling you a story about my artistic indecision, and then you're going, well, yeah, what's the backstory? You know, the backstory is the part of the story that nobody fucking wants. Nobody wants your origin story. Do you really want another DC or Marvel origin story? Are you really gonna pay for that? No, you're not gonna pay for that. So why the fuck are you stopping the show to ask me mine? Just watch the show, Josh. Watch the show. And if you're concerned that you're offending me and everything that you say, you keep having to backpedal and apologize, maybe just shut the fuck up. Maybe just stop talking. If you seem to be agitating me and you seem agitated by my agitation, identify the source of the problem. Don't ask me, well, is this something in your backstory that makes me annoying to you? No, you're just annoying me, Dave. Sorry, Josh. I read the word Dave above your name. You're just agitating me. Which I know is exciting for you. As a viewer, you're like, oh, this is moderately entertaining. He's agitated now. He's in a different elevated state. So now I have sympathy for that. I recognize that. I can relate to having an emotionally agitated state, just not toward myself. People don't usually get emotionally agitated toward me. What is this guy's problem? What's in his backstory that makes him emotionally agitated by me? And then the obvious answer to that question with anybody with two brain cells to click together would be, oh, the question. The question itself is what's agitated him. Asking that specific question. I bet I'm not the first person that's asked him that today. I bet he's been live for 77 minutes and he's heard that 15 times. Any of this clicking for you, Josh? Any of this sound like thoughts you've had? Does it occur to none of you that maybe I just don't want to relate to you? Maybe I don't want you to relate to me. Maybe I don't want to be rejected. Maybe I don't want you to go, oh, I can't relate to you. Bye. Does it occur to none of you that maybe your shit just does stink? No, please, let's make this what the show's about, Josh. Please. Figure out the character count. Fat thumbs, let's go. Make the show about this. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go gorge myself on chicken fingers and french fries until my stomach hurts. And I'm gonna go take a fat shit and I'm gonna try to figure out how to do something other than just sit here talking to Joshes all day. Oh, somebody already hit him. Somebody just got rid of him and my chat's broken. Hey, what up, Vito? How you doing? I do prefer not having to dismiss them myself. I know that there are people who don't like it, but I do prefer to not have to dismiss them myself. Because that lets me know that my audience, especially my blue crew, stars, the Shagonauts, are done with that shit for one show, one presentation. They know I just got to get it out of my system, and they're like, all right, stop talking to that fucking guy. Get him off the screen. Get him off the screen. I do need that. Because I'd keep going. I can riff on this shit until he can finish typing it out. And they don't figure out that I can talk a lot faster than they can type. You have the power to heal yourself. What's up, Caboose? I have to be very careful with this blanket because I don't have it pinned on the bottom. So I got to make sure I'm not putting extra weight on that mesh, and that I'm not shortening the lifespan of my tent by trying to lengthen the lifespan of my electronics. So we were talking about things being built to last or made to last. And whether things were built to last or not is irrelevant. Things were made to last by their owners, and I have to make these last the winter. I'm putting on my clothes and I'm about to go gorge myself on chicken nuggets. I swear to God, I just said that, Hollow, and you're gonna go, oh, I know, but I'm new, and I wanted to interrupt to ask a question instead of just using my eyeballs and hoping maybe, like a good presenter, the presenter would repeat what's happening within 7 minutes of the last time he said it. But no, you don't trust me. Any method for donos, you'll figure it the fuck out, Hollow. Yeah. This is putting a lot of stress already. I just gotta be careful. No, I'm not okay. Stupid people ask me stupid fucking questions all goddamn long. Deductive reasoning. Hollow is a Sherlock Holmes. Yep, you literally walked in here and met with that because you stopped the fucking show, Hollow. God damn it. God damn it. You're gonna do the thing I chastised you for, and you're gonna keep doing it. Wow. Yeah, wow, damn. Wow, damn. Deductive reasoning is actually not a lost skill. It's a skill that was not taught. Deductive reasoning took thousands of years to figure out and teach. Hollow, you really think now you're going to turn and address my crowd? How long do you think that's going to last? That you're going to really turn around and address my crowd? There's 16 people here. That's a crowd by any standard. Do you really think that you're going to last? Do you really think you're going to survive this? Do you really think you're going to last long enough to actually argue with me on my stream, Hollow? Do you really think that you're going to survive me putting my socks on? Do you really think? Do you really think it's going to happen? Do you really think it's going to happen? That you're going to be able to continue typing to me once I get my socks on? Do you really think this is going to happen? Yes, I am a mentalist. I cold read you the moment you stepped up. Thank you, Vito! Dumbass. So, wait a minute. I'm surrounded by blue text. I hid John's adventure not for my pleasure and not for his pleasure, but for the legend of the stream. Go fuck yourself, John. Have you ever thought about sucking my long, fat dick, Merriman? I don't know why this needs to happen. I don't know why. The show just can't go on without that dumb shit happening at some point in the day. But I'm sitting here saying to myself, out loud too, I'm getting pissed off by this whole thing. I need to get the hell out of my tent. I need to eat something. I need to do something else with my day, more productive. And then people will hear that and go, have you ever thought about doing something more productive? Okay. 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 I don't know, Vito, but it makes me crazy. So I'm going to wear my Iron Man socks, and I'm going to put on my shoes, and I'm going to go get something to eat. And I'm going to take an anger shit, and then we're going to figure this thing out. We're going to do another kind of stream. Yeah, you don't do that, Mike? You don't just go into the bathroom and reach down and grab the underside of the bowl and scream and heave? nice to nice to make your acquaintance, your username notwithstanding. I gotta get these thing to stand up. I know. OPM. Don't actually do what I said. Hey, Vito, you didn't have to do that, buddy. Thank you, Vito. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Stuttering, cold and dead. I do not know the words, my friends. So my doors sometimes. Yeah, I wasn't going to, Mike. Still the warm wind, tired friend. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Vito. You don't have to do that, but please know that once I have it, the the feeling is obviously mutual. And once I have it, the reciprocation can be real. Wash away the rain, black sun. I know they're two different shades of blue, and I know that it doesn't really work that well, but it was either that or black, and I didn't want to wear a black scarf. I try to wear as little black, first of all, I try to wear as little black as possible, just because I listen to so much metal. I understand, Vito. No, I might buy my girl a rock with this, but I would need a band for it to go on, so I'd probably just go ahead and buy the band too. I don't need diamonds. So, like, diamonds are a girl's best friend. But anyway, I need to watch football today. That's the thing. It's like I can't have an informed opinion about the last 3 or 4 games I watched because I barely watched them. I was hanging out with you guys here on the live. I was barely watching. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun. What's that alarm? Oh, I don't know. Probably trash guys or something going on with the coals. Like a delivery or something. Sun, won't you come? What's up, Doc? Won't you, sun? Black hole sun, won't you come? And I know, watching football and talking about football in a Jazz hat doesn't make any sense, but if you understood the story behind the Bengals hat, you would understand to buy me a hat from your favorite team and I would wear it. I don't, Doc. Good morning, Brandon. Cold, Vito. It's in the 50s. Get me a Steelers hat. My girl would love that, Vito. I'm gonna work on getting a P.O. box today as well. So you guys will have some place to send me things like that. But you gotta understand, the more shit I have, the more shit I have to figure out how to store. And after a while, it's gonna grump me out. It's gonna piss me off. I'm already at claustrophobia levels of shit I gotta store. So after a while, it's just gonna be an upsetting level of stress. But if you want to send me macrame supplies and have me make you things, that would be cool. Especially if you wanted to give me creative freedom with the colors you sent me. That would be fun. I gotta get I'll look into it today. I just gotta get a coat wrap for out here. So I gotta have something to mount it from. I'll figure it out. The lesser alternatives that I tried didn't work. No, they don't have any huge P.O. boxes, first of all, but my favorite candies? I thought that said candles. Fuck, I forgot to brush my teeth. We're already committed. Let's go. My executive dysfunction looks like forgetting to brush my teeth in favor of doing work. My favorite candies, I love lemon heads. But no, I'm not going to use the P.O. box as storage. I don't like to use hacky cheats if I can avoid them. That said, I do like to use quadruple AP in Final Fantasy V. So, grape heads. Yeah, all of that. All of those little sour candies. Now remember that my teeth are rotten out of my head, guys. I mean, I do forget to brush more often than I remember. So candies are something I try to avoid. But yeah, I do have a bag of lemon heads in the tent right now to remind myself not to eat them. Ooh, Daddy almost fell. Oh, it's just a trash guy. Thank you, Justin. Take care, buddy. Take care. I don't know if you guys know, I don't know if all of you heard. So I don't know if all of you know how much I appreciate just the weight of my laptop being slung over my shoulder like this. Being able to do this with my laptop is almost having a leather messenger bag with my writing supplies in it. That's my sling bag. I'll tell you guys this story. Vito paid for this story. Growing up, all of my heroes were Victorian literati. So I didn't know about history, and I didn't know that it wasn't the 19th or 20th century yet, or anymore. I didn't know it wasn't then anymore yet. I didn't know yet that it wasn't then anymore. Those prepositions are hard to use. Anyway, and so all of my heroes were romantic heroes. They were guys who carried leather messenger bags at all times that had notebooks and canvases and pens and inks and paints and brushes, and they were just always looking for a chance to steal away from society, conversations like what we're having, to read a book or draw a painting or write a poem. And I know now that those men, like Lord Byron or the Lord Byron archetype, I know now that they were fabulously wealthy. Or in like Great Expectations was a book that I really loved as a young person. they were utterly destitute. And so just the presence. I did this with my writing materials. That's why I tried to be a writer. I tried. And people aren't interested. They're interested superficially. And so I still carry my notebook, and I still carry my pens, and I have a pen in my pocket, and I have a notebook in my back pocket. I am prepared at all times. No, I don't actually have that pen in my pocket anymore. Anyway, I am usually prepared at all times to be a writer, but now I can say that I'm prepared at all times to be a video editor. And that wasn't something I ever wanted. That was something I never wanted. I always told myself, no, that's for people who are interested in that stuff. But I can use my being prepared for it and my doing it to inspire the people who have an interest in it but are not rich to do it anyway. Do it anyway. Nothing's stopping you. And if 50 subs is so difficult, then you're doing it wrong. Figure it out. Figure it out. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Don't stop just because it's more difficult than you thought. It's always more difficult than you thought. You don't know what you didn't know. You can't know what you don't know. You ever think about that? Like, do you ever really think about that? You cannot know what you don't know. I have a friend who likes to look at books and say that he's read them, like look at the covers and then say that he's read them because he can intuit. He doesn't know that he's doing this, but he thinks that he can intuit the narrative plot lines because he's watched a few books and or watched a few movies and TV shows, and he's heard people talk about books. I'm not talking shit about him. This is his method, and I yell at him about it every time we talk about it. That's not reading the book. But you can't actually know what you don't know is in the book until you read it. You can't know until you learn. Yeah, the comprehension is the thing, King Cloud. Yeah, it's comprehension. And there's always more to learn. If you dialect with a book, there's always more to learn. That's how people can make whole careers out of reading one book ever. And so, like, I don't think everybody really appreciates this, but academe is mostly just personal inquiry that's paid for by someone. It's just usually not privately paid for. But, like, Epstein, of like all of the things that guy did that you know of that are evil, that guy is a legend in the histories and archaeology and other humanities for just donating out of his own personal wealth millions of dollars. If he heard about somebody was trying to do a dig and couldn't get money, he would hand them cash. So it's about the money. And the humanities are facing that's dirty money that dug that dig. And it's like, well, the money's clean if it's used for something good, regardless of how it was originally made. This is an argument that feminism has been making with prostitution since at least the 1960s. So if it's good for the prostitutes, it's good for the honest man as well. If it's good for the bent, it's good for the straight. If it's good for the broken, it's good for the hale. Yeah, I read slowly because I'm trying to comprehend every single word choice. And that's why I just don't read video games. That's why I'm so selective in what I choose to read and listen to. That's why, like, I'm done with John Maynard Keynes. I need a new book. Pretty bad. I've got credits, so I can figure it out. But, like, I need a new nonfiction. Sorry, KJ, reading for pleasure isn't something I really do. I read for entirely different reasons than you guys. That's another thing I'm trying to Dirty hands, clean money. Sure. Sure. You want a comma there, though, because dirty hands don't clean the money. I think that's all of the wisdom that I can ejaculate for you just while I do this walk. I'm going to do my best to spend this money in a responsible and ethical way, and I do my best to give as much of it out as I can directly to people in tips. Now, I know credit card tips, they have to pay taxes, but it is a privilege to pay taxes, not a responsibility, not a debt. It is a privilege. If you make enough money to pay taxes, that means that you are generating enough personal wealth to give back. And it is guaranteed, if you don't have the earned income credits, the EIC, from doing the kinds of things I was just talking about, spending money on charities, donating to history departments, buying hospital wings, funding archaeological digs, which I know you're not doing. If you're not doing those things, then paying your taxes is a privilege, because your taxes go to pay for those things. Beyond just your safety, beyond roads, they go to make sure that the educators of your educated are the best people, the best qualified at their job. Your taxes go to pay a billion different things that you've never even heard of, and it is a privilege to participate. Hey Tess, I hope you're doing well too. I've never heard of 100 Years of Solitude, but that doesn't sound like something I would enjoy, Rach. Okay guys, I can smell the garlic, so the time is up with me today. 11 minutes before noon ain't bad. Okay, I said I was going to do these until I got too anxious to keep doing them, and 11 minutes before noon ain't bad. I did get an hour and 42 with you today. So, thank you very much. You guys have a great day. You're going to see more from me in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So, look for me. If you're not on the Patreon, if you're not in the Discord, you know what to do. Hit that bell. Take care, guys.